Hey folks, good morning. We are out here today in the Black Hills of South Dakota and kind of come in from the Wyoming side to a region of the park that's not very frequented, as you might begin to suspect here. So the Black Hills is known for Mount Rushmore, and I didn't know it was in the Black Hills, but when I look there, that's the kind of most well-known attraction, if you will, and that's more on the southern side. So it's actually nowhere near here. Now, Black Hills, it's a very interesting place. It was home to the Lakota tribe of Native Americans, and in the Treaty of 1867, they were promised to be able to stay here, but then there was a little bit of a gold rush, and they were unfortunately forcibly moved. This area, it feels very, very peaceful. It feels very warm, and that's actually a little bit unusual. And often when I come out to a place, and we came out here, quite late last night, spent the night out here. And often when you come out, in the middle of the woods, it can feel a little bit unsettling, especially at night, if there's no one there. But it really felt different here. There was an incredible feeling, peace, of warmness, of just being welcome out in the middle of a woods where basically nobody's here at all. So it was actually a very unusual feeling to be in such a place, yet feel so welcome. So the spirits of the land, the quality of this place just feels very, very safe, very warm, and very, very welcoming. It feels really good to be here. And we've kind of towards the end of the line, we actually reached the kind of the end of this road. It basically just ends at a stream, and a little bit before that, it was kind of blocked off, and we've kind of come out to the end of that over here. This this area of South Dakota, it's a very sacred place, a very holy place to the tribes that were here and that are still here. And I actually heard about this area the first time when I was very young. My father was involved with and the folks that he was with had him come out here, close to here, to a place called Bear Butte Mountain, which is just outside the park, a little bit on the other side. And hopefully we're going to make it there later today. And he did a vision quest on Bear Butte Mountain with about 100 prayer bundles, walked out there and had a very special experience. It was in the middle of a storm, potentially life-threatening storm, out on the kind of the ledge over there, and had a very profound experiences of connection. And maybe he'll share his experience with us some other time. But for this morning, we're going to move towards our our meditation session. This session isn't a live session because there's no reception out here whatsoever. As we got further down this road, the signal kind of faded, and there's not even a single bar of signal right here. So this is going to be completely offline right now. It's just the folks who will watch later, and the birds and the other animals in the woods over here, potentially wolves that we heard last night. So you can make yourself comfortable to take in the energy of this sacred place. It's definitely a unique energy, a different energy, but a very, very kind, warm, and welcoming energy over here. So be seated comfortably. If you need to, pause the video for a second to kind of seat yourself in a relaxed way. and come back, and then you can restart. We can begin here. To begin, you can gently close your eyes. We're going to chant Om 3 times. I may hum along a bit more as we take in the energies of this location, of the spirits, of the land, and my higher self as well. Yona will join us in this transmission this morning. Om. Om. All right. Let's remain quiet and take in the energy. Woods are very live this morning. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a whole bunch of birds tweetering about. There's a woodpecker getting to work. It's very nice to be in this very alive space here. And I should say it's been quite an early morning. It might be about 6 a.m. now. I've been up closer to 3, and it's funny. It was warm getting toward 11 p.m. when we went to sleep, but the temperature did really drop in the night as it said it did. It didn't feel like it was going to drop that much when we were settling in, and then it did. And I woke up maybe because it was cold, but I really didn't feel the need to go back to sleep. I felt quite rested. Got a very nice meditation in, and really feel very well supported by the energies of this space, and it's just comforting in a way that is quite special. And I hope you're able to feel that in the transmission. And we're getting some activity through the third eye. So hopefully in ways that are designed for whoever is going to be listening, whoever that's intended for. So some nice work going on here. And if you have any experience with some of the the work being done, drop a comment or let me know. Always good to hear the feedback and what your experience is. And often I can feel if something is happening. I may have some clues based on how that feels like, but it's always good to hear from you what you're experiencing. All right. That will bring us to a close for this morning. We're going to have a lot of exciting events coming up. We're going to be in some cool places. And you can go to jonahbernstein.com/join to get some more notifications or just stay tuned in on the channel. And I'll look forward to connecting with you more.